Hello, my name is Sandra Rivera, and I have the privilege of leading the Human Resources Group at Intel. We're very excited to be the recipients of this award, showcasing how important it is to bring your full self to work. This, of course, includes what, for many, is the foundation of who they are, their religious beliefs, or their choice to not have a religious belief. Starting over 25 years ago, we created faith-based employee resource groups. This now includes our atheist and agnostic, Baha'i, Christian, Hindu, Jewish, Muslim, and Sikh groups. My role here at Intel is to make sure our over 112,000 employees in dozens of nations on almost every continent are the highest performing team in the world. It's a challenging and rewarding role. At Intel, we engineer solutions for our customers' greatest challenges with reliable cloud-to-edge computing inspired by Moore's Law. These small products with billions of electronic switches are the brains of computing systems that unleash the potential of data. It takes years to develop these products, done by teams collaborating across the globe. Our employees are amazing and very diverse, coming from many nations, backgrounds, and religious belief systems. However, we're united by a common purpose in creating world-changing technology that enriches the lives of every person on Earth. To do this, we encourage our employees to truly be themselves at work. Authenticity is the foundation of trust. With trust, we can have high-performing teams. By encouraging everyone to bring their whole self to work, which for many includes their faith, it allows our employees to perform at their very best. I would like to thank our employees for doing this and our internal leaders to strive to role model inclusion and respect for religious beliefs. It's a team effort. This helps us to not only create amazing teams, it creates friendships with no boundaries and relationships that are deep and caring. In our diverse world, what we are doing here at Intel hopefully serves as a role model for others. People with different belief systems can and should be able to collectively work together and enjoy doing it. Again, thank you for the honor of receiving this award as recognition of our decades of efforts in this area.
For many employees, including myself, our faith forms our core identity, and our faith informs and motivates our work. I believe that our work has a purpose, and I look for that higher purpose. For me, my goal is to glorify God each and every day, and some days are better than others. I believe we all have been given unique talents and gifts, and we're called to use those in the workforce. And because my personal values align with my company values, I feel confident that I can bring my whole self into work and feel engaged and included and really embrace my authenticity. I have been blessed to work at TI for over 36 years and to boldly live out my faith in the workforce. Well, these faith-based networks have given us an opportunity to come together as a body of believers who can pray for one another, lift our company and our nation up in prayer. These networks have created a space where we can build relationships and learn from others and know that we don't have to do it alone. These faith-based networks had provided the opportunity to be in community with all of our faith-based communities inside TI and as well as other employee resource groups. So we can share our challenges and our opportunities and our joys and really unite together and be present for each other. Living out our faith in the workplace with one another is truly a blessing, especially in difficult times.
For the last 4 years, I have been the executive sponsor of the company's Muslim Employee Initiative, and I have learned valuable lessons and gained great perspective doing that. I want to share some of those thoughts with you today. For example, one of the first things I did when joining the initiative was to learn about Islam. So I read books, I talked to people in the organization, and just gained really good perspective on one of the most widely practiced religions in the world. The other thing I did was to get to know the members of the organization. There's tremendous diversity in such an organization. While, for example, many people were born in the United States, many were born outside of the United States, in countries such as Pakistan, India, and Malaysia. And that gave me a great perspective. But maybe most importantly is what we all have in common. Getting to know people from this organization, and one of the great advantages of being in a company like TI, where we have people from all over the world and we have factories and sites in over 30 countries, it becomes pretty clear to you when you get to know these great people that no one culture has a monopoly on intellect, on innovation, and the capacity to do great things. We all can learn from each other. Let me close with just a few thoughts on faith-based organizations. I think they're very important. They enable us to bring more of ourselves, our true selves, to work, and therefore do some of our best work when we're bringing our true selves to work. Religion and spirituality are foundational for most people in one way or another. So enabling people to express that in a constructive way, it can be very powerful. Thank you very much.
So in TI, we have two values that I truly believe are important for TI to be successful. The first one is being trustworthy. The second one is being inclusive. And when I look at the faith-based initiatives, they help us and help the employees to better connect to the company. It's a great opportunity for all of the team members to learn about the experience, the culture, the history of the other team members. And at the end of the day, it helps us to be a much stronger company by better connecting us as a team. So every opportunity that we have to talk about someone's history, every opportunity that we have to learn about a holiday, a religious value, or anything that is happening in our team members' life, it provides us with a great opportunity to build a stronger team, to better trust each other, to be more inclusive in the ways that we understand the other team members, and overall to be a stronger company. So for me personally, one of the most important things is that our team members, when they come to the office, they will come motivated, they will enjoy what they're doing, and they will really have an opportunity to be the best that they can. And from my experience, to be the best that you can means that you need to bring yourself to the office and all of your experience, all your culture, all your history. And once we have a diverse team of people coming with different backgrounds, it enables the overall team to be stronger. Now, again, to be able to achieve it, the teams need to feel comfortable sharing their history, sharing what they believe in, sharing their experience, so the other team members can hear it. The other team members can use it maybe to bring some other ideas. And overall, when we discuss it, when being open and respectful for each other, we achieve better results. When I have an opportunity to talk in a department meeting, when I have an opportunity to speak with an employee one-on-one, it's one of the areas that I always emphasize how important it is for them to bring the value to the office, to talk with the team members, and not to sit quietly and not share their opinion, because that's the only way for us to get stronger.
Texas Instruments is unique to have faith-based ERGs. Fortunately, it was the foresight of our leaders many years ago. I believe this is a brand differentiator for us in attracting talent, and it elevates the message of how important faith is to all of our employees globally. Even though faith is one aspect of our culture, It promotes and supports a more inclusive environment. I am proud to say that I'm a Christ follower. My faith in Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior is who I am first. Being able to live out what I believe in the workplace is extremely important to me. My Bible speaks of faith, hope, and love. But the greatest commandment for all Christians is to love. My faith is aligned with what TI values and the expectations I set for myself in my role. As people of different faiths come together, it makes for a stronger culture and stronger company.
Hi everybody, I'm Alan Gallo, Chief Audit Executive at American Express. I want to thank the Religious Freedom and Business Foundation for recognizing Amex's work to create an environment where all colleagues feel welcomed and included, including people of faith. Our inclusion in this year's Corporate Religious Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Index reflects the unwavering commitment and passion that we have for empowering our colleagues to feel confident in bringing their full, authentic selves to work. Our colleague engagement networks are a big part of what makes our culture so special here at American Express. We have 16 colleague networks all around the world, representing the full spectrum of diversity. This includes 3 faith-based networks: the SALT Network for Christian colleagues, which I have the pleasure of serving as executive sponsor, the CHAI Network for Jewish colleagues, and the Peace Network for Muslim colleagues. Through my involvement with SALT, I have seen firsthand the important role our colleagues' networks play in helping build connections, break down barriers, and foster a sense of community inside and outside of Amex. Inside the company, they work together to encourage colleagues to live out what we call our Blue Box values, which provide the foundation for how we treat our customers, our partners, our communities, and one another. Outside the company, they provide opportunities for colleagues to give back to the communities where we all live and work through various volunteer projects with nonprofit organizations. We've also partnered with companies all over the world to help them establish their own faith-based employee networks. And we've been inspired by the growing enthusiasm among businesses to make religious diversity a core pillar of their inclusion strategies and to provide outlets for their employees to learn from each other through employee resource groups. By working together, we believe we can have an even greater impact for our colleagues and our communities going forward. In closing, thank you for providing American Express the opportunity to share our story. It has truly been an honor. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Father Greg McBrayer. I'm a Chief Flight Controller and Chaplain here at American Airlines Integrated Operations Control Center in Dallas-Fort Worth. I also serve as the Christian EBRG Global Lead here at American. And on behalf of all of our faith-based EBRGs, it is my honor and my pleasure today to introduce to you a friend and a colleague at American Airlines, our CCO, Miss Allison Taylor. Beyond her busy role as our Chief Customer Officer here at American Airlines, she also serves as our Christian EBRG Executive Sponsor. Allison is going to share with us some very exciting news today and tell us how American Airlines has gone above and beyond to keep our customers safely connected as we care for one another on life's journey. Please welcome my dear friend and colleague, Miss Allison Taylor. Welcome, Allison.
Thank you, Father Greg, for your kind introduction. It is a joy to serve with you as the Christian EBRG Executive Sponsor, and it is my pleasure to be here with you at the 2nd Annual RFBF Faith at Work Conference, along with representatives from all of our faith-based EBRGs. I'm so proud of the way all of our AA faith employee groups have worked together during these challenging times to remain connected with all of our co-workers. The above and beyond efforts our faith-based groups have made during the last year to keep our employees engaged and encouraged internally has really been amazing. Our EBRGs have stayed connected through virtual events, food drives, fundraisers, and through the Monday devotionals Father Greg has sent out weekly. These ongoing efforts have been vital to our employees, but especially to our essential frontline co-workers during this most difficult time. I'm also very proud of our external efforts here at American in keeping the world connected through our extraordinary measures to ensure a safe, worry-free travel experience for all our customers. By implementing a new award-winning aircraft cleaning program, we are providing the very safest, cleanest travel experience in our industry. Our motto here at American has been to help care for one another on life's journey. And I'm proud to be part of our efforts here at American Airlines that make that possible both internally and externally in these challenging times. I'm also honoured today to announce that American Airlines is partnering with the Religious Freedom and Business Foundation to become the official airline of the 2021 Dare to Overcome Business and Peace Festival in support of the Paralympic movement for people with disabilities in Tokyo, Japan. AA will be providing 2 business class tickets to the Tokyo event for a disabled employee and guest from a drawing held at this conference from an entry provided from each of the corporations represented here today. On behalf of American Airlines, thank you for flying with us, and thanks to all our faith-based groups who care for our employees each day as we go about caring for you, our customers, as we all dare to overcome the challenges. Thank you.
Hello all. This is Mark Molnar, the Vice President of PayPal's Global Customer Complaints and Internal Controls team. I'd like to thank the Religious Freedom and Business Foundation for ranking PayPal as one of the most religiously inclusive companies worldwide as part of the Corporate Religious Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Index. Our employee resource groups help form the foundation of our diversity, inclusion, equity, and belonging strategy that helps make PayPal such a unique and valuable place to work. Our Believe interfaith community has helped bring an important religious aspect to our broader strategy with representation from many faiths and from employees across the globe. This enables both an educational opportunity for employees to understand each other better, as well as a support mechanism to pursue the interests of multiple religious interests. Employees are welcomed for who they are and for what they believe in. All are treated equally, with no religious interest held higher or differently than others. Our employees have told us how important this is in enabling them to perform at their best, and the results are clear and apparent. We don't want any employees to leave their religious beliefs or any aspects of their true self at the virtual door as they enter the workplace each day. So it's with great pride that we accept the recognition from the Foundation. I couldn't be any happier than to be one of the executive sponsors for this community, and we'll look to continue to build on our progress in the years to come. Thanks again.